What's good, baby? Welcome back to Protoscope gaming channel featuring Brave Frontier. So today I'm going to be doing the alternative team for the video posted previous to this. A lot of people said they don't have Medina or Cannon. What can I do? Well, if you don't have Medina, you can use KiK ID. If you don't have Cannon, you can use Xvel, assuming you have a Viva, because Viva can play the role of Cannon in a way. Well, Viva and Xvel can play the role of a Cannon. Kinda. The thing is, you gotta make sure Viva's Brave Burst is activated every 3 turns along with the SPB. So you kind of like going back and forth with using both BB and SPB. Now, this isn't as consistent as my first team because we don't have any BB boost upon SPB. So this isn't as good as my first team, but it actually worked. Now, RNG was not on my side during this trial, so I had to use more items than I did on the first video. The first video I only used 2 fusion potions, I think 2 or 3 fusion potions. This one I used almost every freaking item. Xvel was targeted a lot. I don't know why, but yeah. I have a Guardian Xvel, so I'm using only animas here are Shira and KiK ID. Everyone else is not an anima. I don't know if that Raga's an anima or not. I'll wait for that picture to fly back to see. Now, if you wonder what zombie Jabot is, that's basically boosts 50% BB gauge. Yes, breaker. He boosts 40% to BC and AC drop rate when KiK ID is below 50%. Now, I was just testing this out. Wanted to see how it worked because in my other video, KiK ID kept dying a lot. Well, not dying, getting close to being dead. So I wanted to see how often she would be targeted with the sphere on. So that's why I did that. I could have done a soul creator or something like that, but I wanted to experiment. That's a long ass burp. Shit. So same exact method. Only thing is you gotta be a little careful because you can actually do a little bit more damage with Xvel and Shira attacking opposed to Cannon, because Xvel has a little more attack, so tend to, well, it doesn't hit as hard as Cannon, but it sparks more, so just be careful with that. So the same exact thing, you kill Fee on the 3rd turn upon Jing's light shield. It's the same exact method we used in another video. We don't even need to use overdrive to bypass the brave punch. No, not the brave punch. The soul extinguish. I mean, think about it. You have 3 turns to do 10% damage. That's really not hard to do. Just make sure you do 3.5% damage each turn. So another thing to consider, you have to be mindful of how much damage you're doing to Fee and what's activated, because you can try to basically, because like with Shira, sometimes she doesn't get her super brave burst, so therefore you won't get an attack boost. And sometimes when you're on that 3rd turn and you're trying to wipe out Fee on that 3rd turn to prevent depraved punishment, you may fail to realize I don't have my attack boost on, and that's where I messed up a few times, falling short of killing Fee, and then I get wiped out by the brave punishment. So make sure Raga's SBB and or Viva's or Shira's, no, not and Viva and or Shira's Brave Burst is activated. You know, the attack boost. So Viva's Brave Burst, Shira's SBB. Most likely you're gonna get Shira's boosted up, but sometimes she gets BB reduced, just like just now, which just happened. But I recommend using Viva's Brave Burst as frequently as possible after SPB, because that defense boost and recovery boost actually goes a long way with healing your team and keeping them alive. So this method is not hard at all. So I don't know if I want to make another team composition video, but I feel like this, I'm using 3 6-stars and 3 7-stars to do this. So I might do a 6-star only video later today. I'm not sure. I have to think about the team. I think I have the team ready. But only thing with that is don't know if I'm gonna be able to do as much damage as with this team. I think I may be able to do it, but I'm gonna have to use Oraga lead because we don't have an overdrive, and I can probably do it. I don't know. Probably use Rosetta or something. I'll think about it. So here's exocrated fee. Exocrated? I think I said that right. Just be mindful of what's going on. Make sure, because remember when that she can remove buffs from a single enemy, or a single enemy to you is, well, to her is your unit. So when she removes a buff, make sure that that unit has a backup plan. So like, if she removes a buff from Shira, that means she doesn't get the BC fill, AC fill, defense boost, Kokori's BB gauge fill, pot damage. So be mindful of that when she removes buffs. So here, when it comes to execrated fee, you want to get him as close to 50% HP upon the light shield being used, because this guy's a tank. Really is. She kept freaking debuffing my units. Right here, I had to freaking use more fusion tonics. So that's what I did here. I mean, it's really simple. Once you know the patterns and the tricks to this, it's not that hard at all. Just don't do too much damage, because then you're screwed. Maxwell and Shira actually goes really well with this. They both have high hit counts. 24 from Maxwell and 26 from Shira, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Touch your face. So it's basically pretty simple. And here we just file. I like to use Kokori right before I kill Fee, so therefore I can kind of like cross over to her without, like, it carries over. The BB boost and the damage over time carries over after Fee is dead. So yeah, they kept freaking killing my Maxwell for some reason. I should have just guarded Maxwell here, but I didn't, so it is what it is. But yeah, this is my method of beating this. I know I use 2 revives, whoop-de-doo, but still, this is a guide without using Medina and Cannon. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave thumbs up, like, share. Till next time, catch you later. Peace out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my other videos. Boom, Maxwell right there. Boom, Grah right there. If you want to know how to get some BB fodder, bam, right there. All of them in the description below. Peace out.